Welcome families to the Little Gym at Home program. I am so excited and I hope you are too. The Little Gym at Home program is our way of bringing all of the serious fun from the Little Gym to the safety and comfort of your home. Using our three-dimensional learning approach, you and your child will find value in all of the activities we present every lesson. Each lesson includes a fun theme, just fun in general, age-appropriate activities and skills, movement activities, as well as music to really give you a holistic experience and collectively enhance your child's overall fitness and well-being. We are so excited to be bringing this to you today. With that said, every lesson will ask you to bring some much needed equipment in to make the experience as dynamic as possible. So every experience is going to start with music. Be sure to have something fun you can just shake around. It can be a shaker, it could be any musical instrument, and don't forget you can always clap your hands and stomp your feet. Each lesson will ask you to bring a ball with you. It can be this type of ball, a small ball, anything that works for you guys. Just make sure it's a different one each week to keep your child engaged. Next up, we'll always ask you to bring the most important thing, bubbles. So a way to blow bubbles and some bubbles as well. And then finally, but I'll always have some too. And then finally, we'll have music and equipment that's specific to each week's lesson. So this week, I'll need you to go run and grab something from the kitchen, some sort of wooden stick that you can bang together. Maybe you even have rhythm sticks at your home, good on you. Also a fun one would be these chopsticks too, they work great. So anything you can do to bang something together, and you can go ahead and pause me, grab the equipment that you need, and then I'll be right here when you come back to start our first activity. Every activity at the Little Gym, every lesson will start with an opening circle. So let's get to know each other. I'm going to sing a song that we'll sing every single lesson, and it starts like this. So grab your musical instrument, little one, and parent or caregiver or grandparent, and let's sing along together. Oh, everyone, please shake, shake, shake and sing along with me. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Woo-hoo! Oh, we come to the gym for fun and we'll get you on the run. How you do, everybody? How do you do? And a great big hip hip. Hooray! Fantastic job, everyone. Thanks for singing along with me, and you'll get to know that song more and more you take our lessons. Okay. Now that we know our hello song, I want to find out who came to the Little Gym at Home program today. My name is Miss Taryn and I'll be your instructor. What are your two names? Parents, feel free to say your child's name for them or allow them the space to say their own name. What was that? Great job. Give me a virtual high five, elbow, or fist bump. Well, welcome everybody. We couldn't be more excited to have you here. Now that we know what we need, who we are, one more thing that we can't forget to do is always to have fun. And today, our baby sign is going to be just that, have fun. Can you do it with me again? Say, let's have some fun. All right, sounds good. Just so you can see it, have fun. Well, thanks for doing that with me, everybody, and we're gonna have lots of fun this class. All right, first up is going to be our warm-up. We're gonna focus on locomotor skills, and we're gonna do some parent-child exercises. So parents, get ready yourselves to build strength and body awareness for yourself and your little one. So make sure you have a clear space, or you're welcome to do this up and down the hallway with me. Move me anywhere you need to. And let's get started. We're gonna listen to some directive music, and I'll pause the music at certain times to grow your skills. Let's do it. The first thing we're gonna do is actually just clap our hands. Here we go, everybody. Let's get up and get moving. Clap and sing along with me. Stomp your feet. Turn in a circle. Woo! All right, everyone, we can walk forward closer to the camera. Hello, give me a high five, little one. And try and walk backwards. You can also walk in a circle. Clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Woohoo! Turn in a circle, everyone. Let's do some jumping. The best way for your toddler to learn how to jump is to show them, parents. So bend your knees and jump up with me. You got it. Fantastic job. I love the way you're bending your knees and landing on your feet. Clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Turn in a circle. Woo! All right. Wheelbarrows, that's our first strengthening exercise. So we're gonna have our little one put their hands down flat on the ground, and parents are gonna spot them in the hips and the upper chest. I'll show with my demonstrator and helper today, Little Bear. Okay, so we're gonna have Little Bear put their hands down on the floor and then spot right there in the chest and around for our younger students. If we're a little bit older, a more progressive challenge would be to spot them in the hips and see if they can walk. Let's do it. Go for it, everyone. Let me see you wheelbarrow. That's it. Great strong arms, parents, making sure to spot them. Under the chest if they need a little extra support. And right around the waist. And if they're ready for an extra challenge, see if they can walk their hands across the floor. One side, and then back to the other. Great job, everyone. Clap your hands. Stomp your feet, woo! Turn in a circle. Let's try some fun upside downs. Go upside down in a way that's creative to you. I'll try this with Little Bear. Legs around my waist and we'll go upside down. Woo! Stomp your feet. Turn in a circle. Woohoo! All right, that's our first gymnastic skill today is a somersault. We can try a partner log roll if it's your first time. Lay down on the floor, have your child facing you. And then once you roll over, pop up on your elbows, locking them. And then roll back over together and celebrate. Ta-da, we did it. All right, great work, parents. If we're a little older and we've done a forward roll before, go for it. Try a somersault, making sure to spot, tucking that chin, preventing any pressure on the head, the back, and the neck, and then standing up for a nice finish. Go for it, friends. You got it. Let me see those somersaults or partner log rolls. Woo! Clap your hands. Turn in a circle. Woo! All right, now let's try an exercise for our core, some sit-ups. Have your little ones squeeze their feet between your knees and spot them how they need. Good. Allow them to use their core muscles. Little ones might need a little extra help. Allow our older students to feel challenged and successful. Great work, everyone. Feel the burn. Parents, you can go for it too. Clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Woohoo! All right, you heard? Let's run to the camera. Hi, everyone. High five. And go backwards. Woo. And come back up. Great work. Clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Turn in a circle. Now it's a workout, everyone. Freeze. Give yourselves a hand. Great job, everybody. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Great job, friend. Give me that high five. All right. We learned some new skills, had some serious fun, and even got a workout too. Next up, it's time to move on to our group activity. So make sure to have your rhythm sticks ready. These, or you can even do your chopsticks. Parents, you can have a set and have your kids have a set as well, while I set the music and get us going. Remember, parents, if your child might lose interest or get involved into something else that's equally exciting, that's okay. You'll have plenty of time to do these activities when the time is right for them. Allow them to be themselves and experience the activity as they will. Remember, kids at this age change daily, rapidly, so every lesson will be a little bit different. Let's try our best. Here we go. Let's all sit down. Okay. Can you tap your sticks? Yeah, I like how you're sitting down quietly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold them up. What's next? Tap them on the floor. Tapping, tapping on the floor. Put them on your chin on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put them on your chin. Very good. What like this? Hammering, hammering, hammering. Okay, let's build a house. Hammer your nail. Parents, give your little ones some extra assistance, helping them track and develop hand-eye coordination. Older friends, can you switch? Touch your knee. Okay. Let's go roll them on the floor together. Come on. Roll them on the floor with your hands. Say 1, 2. Make bunny ears. Hello. Tapping, tapping, we're so quiet. Tapping, tapping, we're almost done. Tapping, tapping, we're so quiet. Put them in your lap. Count of 1. 1. And put them in your lap. My friends, great job. Give yourself a hand. I am so proud of you for trying your very best, listening to directions, and also working with your parent, your caregiver, or even maybe your grandparents. So great job, everybody. Now that we finished our group activity, it's time to move on to something really special that we have in store for you called the Full Body 3. This part of class is going to engage all 3 learning dimensions and also lots of different muscle groups and benefits for your child. We'll do 3 exercises. And guess what? You've already had a sneak peek at these exercises because we did them in our warm-up. So the first exercise for our Full Body 3 is going to be our partner log rolls that we did in our warm-up. Do you remember them? Well, go for it now and I'll show you the spot as you get going. Oh, where's my assistant? Little Bear from the little gym. Here I go. Parents, if our child is over 2, maybe they can even try it by themselves. Make sure we're in a safe space, popping up on our elbows and sitting up at the end. Ta-da! Give yourselves and Barry a hand. Great work, everyone. Feel free to pause me and try some repetitions all on your own. See if you can do it by yourself. See, parents, if you can work on your spot, because the partner log roll not only builds a greater awareness of space, their vestibular system, and their proprioceptive system, but it also, most importantly, builds trust with you, which is always what we're going for. All right, our next exercise in our warm-up is going to be focusing on our upside downs. So parents, you can spot, like I am for our little ones, and go 1, 2, 3, upside down. And we can have an upside down party. 1, 2, 3, upside down party. And back up. Fantastic work. We can even try and go upside down any way you want. That's safe. Let's see. For our older students, we might even be able to put our hands down, lift our legs up, and look behind us. In almost an inverted handstand, or what we like to call a donkey kick at the little gym. Say, hee-haw. Great work, everyone. Finally, our last exercise in our Full Body 3 is going to be our sit-ups from our warm-up. Do you remember those? Go for it. I'll cheer you on. You got it, everybody. Great job with our sit-ups. Make sure, parents, you're spotting them as needed, especially developing on their age, or letting them go on their own to feel challenged and successful. Great work, everybody. Make sure again to pause me if you want to do a couple reps of those sit-ups before we move on. Now it's time for balls. So parents, I have a couple fun activities to show you during ball time. We'll switch it up every single week. Our first activity is going to be rolling the ball back and forth to each other. That's the best way for little ones to learn and develop hand-eye coordination. Roll it back and forth. Great work. Next up, you can play catch as our next activity for ball time. Go for it. Try and throw it underhand and see if your little one can catch it. A great tip for learning how to catch when we're younger is to try and put our pinkies together and pull the ball in close to our chests. Go for it, parents. And then finally, last but not least, let's try some different body parts with the balls. Okay, so you can put our ball on our head, on our shoulders, on our knees, and maybe even on our toes. And guess what a fun activity for our older kids is? Let me come closer. Try and hide your ball under a body part and see if your parents can guess it. Go for it. Pause me if you'd like to keep playing with the ball. You guessed it, our last favorite part of class, blow the bubbles. Here I go. Get ready. Are you watching? Yes, you are. Whoa, look at them go. Go ahead, parents, find your own bubble wand and join me. Woo! That one even made a noise. Can you believe it? Great work over there. I love the way you're popping the bubbles and most of all, trying your best. Let's try some bubbles on different body parts. Come closer. There's some on your nose. Uh-oh, here I go. Some down low on your toes. Let's see, what else can I get? On your head, on your shoulders, on your knees, and on your elbow? I guess we could do that. All right, give yourselves a hand for balls and bubbles, everyone. Let's clap. Phenomenal job on our program at the Little Gym at Home. With that said, everyone, it's time for the last part of our class experience today, closing circle. We'll end every lesson this way. So grab your little one if you can. Where are they? And let's sing along together. This week, we're gonna sing the Grand Old Duke of York. If you know it, sing it along with me. If not, let's learn it together. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and marched them down again. 'Cause when you're up, and when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. Now march 'em to the left, and march 'em to the right, and march 'em all the way upside down. Now isn't that a sight? Woo! All right, give yourselves a hand. Great job, everybody. I'm gonna leave you with a fun activity. It's called POPs from the Little Gym. This stands for Personal Outside Practice or Practice on Your Parents. Okay, so this is a fun one. We want you to do just that. We want you to repeat and really teach the word fun in our sign program. Here, let me go. Fun. All right, and then last but not least, practice your full body 3, partner log rolls, sit-ups, and upside downs. Go for it. Thank you so much for joining us at the Little Gym at Home program. We are so excited to be part of your world, and thank you for your continual support. With that said, let's sing our goodbye song together. I'm gonna grab my shaker from the beginning of class. You can use your rhythm sticks too. Have some fun. Wherever your little one is at this point, they'll learn it too. So parents, sing along with me. Oh, everyone, please shake, shake, shake and sing along with me. Bye, bye, everybody. See you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, everybody. Oh, bye, bye, everybody. Bye, bye, everybody. Bye, bye, everybody. It's time to go on home. Boom, boom. And a great big hip hip. Hooray! We did it, everybody. Thank you for letting us into your home and for being a part of our family and letting us be a part of yours as well. Take care and have a great rest of your day.